I feel like my nose always starts running at this point in the video after I come back from doing my my eyeliner. Like, what is that about? Hello, I'm back. I got a new wig. I feel like a suburban mom that should be taking her kids to not like soccer practice, but that new hip jazz place down the street where they do poetry and talk about their feelings, you know, with that really chill, mellow music. But I also feel like a cute little school, like, anime kid. So I don't know. I'm here to do a review of Dummy Boy by 6IX9INE. And I posted a question on my Instagram because I was gonna ask you guys what I should review next, because I was looking on the link in his bio for where you could stream the songs, and like the only one that I had access to was SoundCloud, and I was like,
the ghetto?
Like, nobody's gonna listen to a whole album on SoundCloud. That's just ratch. But I found it on Pandora, and I also found the clean version on Pandora, so it was a double win. So I was gonna do like your average look while I talk about the album, and then I was laying in bed last night and I was like, no, I got it. So today I'm gonna be doing a look inspired by Dummy Boy, the cover. So it's gonna be like a rainbow look while I talk about the album. But I've never done this before, so I guess we're all gonna be in this together so that I can see how it turns out. Let's get started. Okay, so the album Dummy Boy, I don't know how long ago it was released because I don't really keep up with that stuff when it comes to like albums that I'm not highly anticipating. Like with Little Mix, I kept up with when they were going to be releasing their album because I was really pumped for it. But Dummy Boy was just kind of one of those things where I was like, well, if I listen to it, I listen to it. If I don't, I don't. Like, I'm not gonna bum rush everyone to go and see it. However, where was I going with that point? Oh yeah, okay, I remember where I was going with that. So, it was released recently, and I was a little interested because, like I said last time, I don't really listen to 6IX9INE's music because it's quite aggressive, so I wanted to see if this album was going to be aggressive as well. But I was thoroughly surprised because overall it was a good album. Like, I could probably listen to it again. There were no songs that I absolutely had to skip, except for like one song, but I didn't skip it. But it was just, oh my gosh, I hate that song so much. I hate that song so much. But it was still good. That's a lie. It wasn't good. That song was trash. It was straight trash. But you could still listen to it, you know? That's the main thing. Like, you could still listen to it. If it comes on in the car, I'm not gonna be like, yo, turn that trash off. But if it comes up in my playlist, I'm definitely skipping it. It's not even being added to my playlist, to be honest. I decided to whip out the big dogs for this look that we're doing today. So I have my 88 matte color palette, which has all of the colors of the rainbow, which is great because we're going to be needing all of the colors of the rainbow to complete this look, honey. If I can find my brush. So the album starts out with Stupid, which is like a song that we all probably know. He was promoting it when he was beefing with that other guy. That's completely irrelevant in my book because I just don't really care about rap beef. Unless it's interesting and highly entertaining. But theirs wasn't. Mainly because I didn't know what was going on like half the time. And so I was just like, irrelevant. But it's featuring Bobby Shmurda, and his verse sounds like it was recorded on a toaster in the back of a kitchen. But it wasn't. It was recorded in a prison cell. I don't know that person. So, as I was saying, he recorded it in prison. So, I mean, you can't really expect much from that, you know? But the song was a tune. Like, I wouldn't go out of my way to listen to it. But it was still interesting to listen to. It was fun. I think songs can be fun. I'm gonna say that it was fun. But we're getting into the real stuff next, which was Fifi featuring Nicki Minaj. And I've already said in like the last episode, no, not the last episode, the last episode of talking about tunes, that I love Fifi. And I just don't understand why I love Fifi so much, but it's just one of those songs where once you listen to it, you're not gonna stop. You're gonna be listening to it all day, every day. And if not, then I don't know what to tell you, because that song slaps hard. And everyone feels so cool when they're doing Nicki Minaj's verse. Do I know 6IX9INE's verse by heart? No. And I've listened to that song a good couple hundred times. But Nicki Minaj's verse, Draco got that kickback when it kicked back. Yes, indeed, Nicki. Yes, indeed. I really liked TikTok featuring Lil Baby. I don't know who that is. I'm joking, I know who he is, but he's kind of irrelevant right now. But I enjoyed it because it wasn't in my face. I hate songs that just come out of nowhere and are in my face. It started out nice and smooth, like a fine wine. I'm joking, I can't drink. But it was still, that works. It was still very, very nice. I liked it. All of the songs, green, blue, indigo, okay, green, blue, indigo, red. All of the songs on the album had weird names, like a third grader named it. And I don't understand why, because the only, okay, I see it now. Like, there was TikTok, BB, Fifi, Tati, Manga? Was it Manga? It was Conga, Mala, you know, stuff like that, which I didn't really understand, but now that I'm trying to replay the album in my head, I do remember him saying all of those in the actual songs. My top 3, do I want to go in? I think that would make sense since I went out on the other one. My top 3 songs would have to be Fifi, Mama. And not because Nicki Minaj was in it. Like, yeah, I'm biased, but I'm not that biased. It was a good song. Kanye West was on it too, but I didn't care, to be quite honest. but it was still good. 6ix9ine did what he had to do in that song. Nicki Minaj did what she had to do, as she always does. Kanye, he came in and delivered some bars. And like, you know what it is? And I was even telling my friend this yesterday, that going into this, I expected 6ix9ine's album to be like just nonsense, like mumble rap. Like the Migos Culture 2 album, I couldn't even listen to that album because it was just so in my face all the time. Every single song made me feel like I was losing more and more brain cells. And then Stir Fry came in and I was like, oh, okay, well, Stir Fry is good. And then the rest of the songs came in and I was like, do I still know English? Probably not. Because none of this made any sense to me. But that's how it is with most of Migos songs. To be honest, I have to look up the lyrics for all of them, and not because I'm like, wow, these are really in-depth lyrics that I just need to know about. It's just like I didn't understand 95% of this song, and because I didn't understand it, I have to read as I'm listening to your music. You know what I mean? And I hate that. I hate that so much. But this album wasn't like that. I could understand him. And some of the lyrics were trash. What do we expect, you know? But they were delivered in a way where they didn't feel like trash. I'll give it to 6ix9ine. I recognize him as a rapper now. Before, I thought of him just as like a funny joke every once in a while. But I feel like he's truly proved himself to be recognized by the rap game. With this album, at least. I didn't listen to any of his mixtapes or anything. But I enjoyed the album. The song that I absolutely pause on that. I truly enjoyed the fact that 6ix9ine put a couple songs in Spanish on the album. That was so wonderful to me because it added some variation. It cut into that wild trap theme and gave me some smooth tunes that I could get down to, which I love because I could just put those on while I'm like cleaning my bedroom and I won't think anything of it. I'll just be vibing. So I think that truly added to the level of variation that he had in his album. That was fantastic. You know which song I really liked, surprisingly, was Wando. Wando?
Wando.
Yeah, I really liked Wando, even though it was typical 6ix9ine aggressive music. But every once in a while, like, you need that. Just something to get you pumped up. It reminded me of Billy, just not as intense, because I've never heard a song as intense as Billy. Like, people talk about Billy and they're like, oh, Billy will make you catch a charge. But I was like, I highly doubt it. But then I listened to Billy and then I was like, yeah, I'm ready to get arrested. But we see how that turned out for 6ix9ine. So I don't recommend that you guys engage in that kind of behavior. You guys see I did my eyebrows today? I found my eyebrow powder. To be honest, I didn't find it. My mom stole it because she thinks that it's hers. but it's not. Not anymore, at least. Yeah, so what was I saying? I was talking about the album. That's pretty much all I have to say about 6IX's album. Like, lyrical ability and all that stuff, nothing really stood out to me. It's not an album that you're gonna listen to if you wanna become like the next Socrates or anything. But if you're just jamming in the car with your friends and you feel like, hey, put on that new 6IX9INE so we can get litty, this is the album for you. I don't know if I would recommend it to like listen to, but I feel like everyone should experience things for themselves, so I would recommend it. I just contradicted myself because I said I don't know if I would recommend it, and then
I was like, yeah, I totally recommend that bad boy.
But what I'm trying to say is, like, you can't fully judge it until you listen to it yourself. I don't know, has anyone else been feeling weird lately? Because I've been speaking to my friends and everyone's just like, yeah, dude, something's not right. Like, this is not it. And I totally agree, and I don't know why. But real talk, this ain't it so far in life, and I'm not here for it. Like, life should not be this hard, and yet it is. And I don't understand why. I do understand why, I'm joking. But I don't understand. If you guys want some other song recs for this week, I truly enjoyed Come Out and Play by Billie Eilish. Like, that song has been on repeat. It's so soothing and soft and just like a great bundle of joy. It's like bringing home your new baby after 14 hours of straight labor. At least that's what it felt like to me. So originally for this look, I was gonna do like a cut crease because I thought that that would be like really cute and funky and fun, and then I remembered that I never do cut creases. So I don't know how that would turn out, but I guess I can try anything. Oh yeah, question. Does anyone know if 6IX's out of jail? Because I've been hearing, I'm doing that thing again where I act like you guys can respond, but you can't. But I'm still gonna ask it anyway because I already started that question and now I feel like I have to fulfill that. So the question, does anyone know if 6IX's out of prison? Because I've been hearing multiple reports that he's out one day and then like he's not out and then he's back in. So if someone could hit me with those details, that would be fantastic. Okay, so I think that's done. I'm going to do my eyeliner on camera this time because last time that was just a disaster. Oh my goodness, I wanted to cry. Which is nothing new, but on camera. What do I look like crying on camera? A YouTuber. So, I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna get her done. I'm gonna do it. I lied. I lied. I feel like my nose always starts running at this point in the video after I come back from doing my my eyeliner. Like, what is that about? I'm gonna get it together though. What was I saying? Did I ever say what my top 3 songs were? No, I didn't, because I'm a wreck. Oh my goodness. Okay. Fifi, definitely. Oh yeah, I said Fifi, Mama, and Wando. Surprisingly, Wando would be in my top 3. I'd probably add those 3 to my playlist. I don't know if I would add any of the other ones, just because you're not always in that mood where you want to be doing those things, where you want to be listening to music like that. I mean, and like, granted, sometimes, yeah, I feel super like, let's get this money. Newsflash, I didn't buy more mascara, so we're going through the same thing that we did last time. But as I was saying, you don't always feel like you want to be on that aggressive angle in life. And some kill me. Yeah. And sometimes I just want to listen to albums that say a lot and albums that say nothing. But there's a difference in albums that say nothing. I can listen to 6IX9INE's album, know that he's saying nothing, and still bop to it. It's like Lil Pump with Eshket and Gucci Gang. We all know that he wasn't saying anything of any importance in either of those songs. But you listen to it and you're still like, yeah, put on that Lil Pump Eshket. Whereas other songs, I can't listen to them more than once because I know that they're talking about nothing. They're talking about nothing, and it's loud and it's ratchet and it's annoying. I'm not gonna drop any names because Cardi B, didn't like her album. Invasion of Privacy. I mean, it was okay. This is not the review for it. I already did a review on it when Talking About Tunes was just a podcast. But it's just, I can't listen to those songs more than once because eventually the beat isn't enough to distract me anymore. And then I start to listen to the lyrics and I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about, babes. I can't do this and talk at the same time. I apologize. I'm not. You remember when I was talking about things just not being right and you're like, why? Here we are. Literally, here we are. Goodness gracious. But yeah. We're still out here. Still trying. This mascara is not sticking to my bottom lashes, which is weird. No, it's not weird because my bottom lashes are covered in tears because I almost blinded myself for the sake of a look. Guys, I'm suffering. Like low-key. Not like on some suicide stuff, but like
Okay.
by low-key, I mean like I'm literally about to lose it. Like 2018 was so disgustingly ratchet that if something good doesn't happen to me within the next month, I'm popping off. I am popping off to the umpteenth degree. Nice. Because I don't have the time, I don't have the energy, I don't have the patience to be body slammed by life anymore. I don't. Like, I'm literally on the verge of busting a tear every single second. Someone looks at me wrong and I may just cry. Oh, in other news, I'm getting my braces, the color changed, and I need suggestions. I was thinking of doing blue, but I don't really wear blue often. But I think that blue would be very pretty. Maybe like, I don't even know what blue, maybe like a nice coral color. Last time I went to the dentist, I was gonna get rainbow, and then the woman that was doing my braces was like, you can only get 2 colors. I was like, what? She was like, yeah, max 2 colors. But I've seen people leaving the orthodontist with a full-blown rainbow in their mouth, and I just don't understand why she tried me like that. Maybe I just need someone else. Maybe I need to go in there with my mom so that she can be the aggressive one for me, because Lord knows that I would conflict at all costs. My therapist says that it's a coping mechanism. She's right. But yeah, I'm thinking blue. What was I talking about before this? Oh yeah, life really about to catch these hands. Real talk. Because I'm just not here for it. I'm not with it. And it's not even that 2018 has been rough or like terribly bad to the point where I'm just like ready to lose my entire mind. It's just so hard. Like, no one told me life was gonna be this hard. If so, I would have jumped ship in the womb. Because I didn't sign up for this. But that's really all that I have for you guys today. This was all over the place. None of it made sense. I think I made like 3 actual points and maybe like 10 possible points, where if you put them on like a test form, they're not gonna mark them as wrong, but they're gonna put a little question mark next to them. You know those types? We all been there. And your teacher's like, Jessica, what did this mean? And you're like, Miss Smith, I wish I knew. Am I gonna get that A though? I feel like there was one more thing that I had to do, but I don't remember. I do remember. I remember. I forgot to add a highlight after I did my y'all see this highlight right here? Looking like I woke up dripping in gold. so that's the look. That's the album. You can stream Dummy Boy on all major music platforms if you want. If you want. It's not gonna change your life if you don't, but I finally have a list of all of the places that you can stream it. So strap on in, little doggies. Here we go. So you can stream it on Artist Store, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, Deezer, SoundCloud, Tidal, as well as Pandora. It's not listed there, but you can stream it on Pandora if you want. And they also have the clean version. So if you feel like not being a complete heathen, that's where you should go. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. But yeah, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Talking About Tunes. I know that I surely didn't. I may be going blind in one eye. It won't stop watering. But what can you do? You know? Okay, that's it. Bye.